And this is Tony. Hope everybody's doing awesome today. Guys, I just wanted to share with you what I call the power of agreement. I mean, I'm just a believer in just when things are lined up, positive things happen. And one of the greatest revelations that I've had in my trading career is when I had the epiphany of confluence. And I've always heard that word confluence. But it really just kind of just exploded in my mind when I truly kind of saw the power of confluence or the power of agreement. Okay, now the strategy that I've been showing you guys is called the 415, and it simply means that when the 4 hour is rejecting structure, you can find entry on the 15 minute and take and exploit and take advantage of the move of the 4 hour. Okay. Well, once I saw this, I'm like, man, this is great, but then I started just looking at in the market, like what differentiated, moves like this versus moves like that, or moves like this. Why was this only this short versus the one before it being this long? Okay. And so I started studying, started going under the hood, and really saw that it was multiple areas of agreement or confluence that made some moves more powerful than others. Okay. Like in this instance, this move right here was so strong because, let me highlight it. This move was so strong here because when I go to the 4 hour, I see that this white arrow is in, and this white arrow represents daily support and resistance being rejected. So therefore, the reason that all these moves are so powerful is because not only is the 4 going in that direction, but also the daily is going in that direction. Okay. And so that makes that move more powerful, which means that all directional moves and pivots are not created equal. While you can get some pips and you can make good pips going this way, your advantage is to go this way. And so I have a further understanding of the trend is your friend. I don't quite agree with that totally. The correct trend is your friend. Okay. And so you can see this not only on the 415, but you can see it on other levels. Let's look here at NASDAQ. And people say, well, you can't trade in lower time frames is dangerous because they're unpredictable and blah blah blah. I disagree. Trading the lower time frames at the right time, because think of it like this, guys. All long trends start at lower time frames. You just have to catch the right one. Like this is not the right 5 minute entry. Okay. This is not, but look at this one. This monster here is the right 5 minute entry. And look how long it goes. Well, you might ask, well, why is that one special versus this one? What makes this one special is this one, and I'm working on this algorithm and this strategy here, this one is backed up by the 30-minute time frame and the hour time frame. Okay? All long trends start at lower time frames. We just have to be able to decipher within the market which ones are the right ones. And so if I get this one and I see it's not backed up, or if it's been a long distance between it rejected higher time frame structure, I know to simply just not to get into it. Like this one, what I read here did not say that this was one I was confident to get in. So not only is it time frame confluence and agreement, but then on your local time frame that you're trying to trade, you also have to have structural agreement. Just because you see an entry arrow, you get some type of pivot or something like, doesn't mean just jump in. The structure on the current time frame has to align. As you can see right here, that when this arrow came in, everything was not in agreement quite yet. The short-term trend was still saying bearish. The long-term trend was still saying bearish. So that's not the correct time to get in. The correct time to get in would be if you had the patience to wait just a little while longer. Everything agreed. Okay, even the moving averages crossed each other and they agreed. And when they agreed, I was able to take part in a smaller stop loss. This is on the 4-hour. Okay, so this works on multiple time frames. You just have to calm yourself and read the market, and the market will show you what it wants to do. Okay, we are guilty of trying to force the market. I see something and it looks like it's going to fall, blah blah blah, and it doesn't work out for us, guys, because we're trying to force the market to do something that it is not ready to do. Here, right here, we clearly see on the 4-hour time frame that this arrow came in here, and everything is we see that this arrow comes in, and when it initially comes in, it's saying, yeah, it's bearish, but it's also bullish long term, and it's kind of in between being bearish and bullish here, and there's no moving averages have not crossed yet. As we can see here, the daily time frame says, hey, I want to go down. So when your big brother wants to go somewhere and you're the little brother, you have no choice but to go with your big brother. And so the 4-hour had no choice. Say, hey, I may want to go up a little bit here, but ultimately I've got to follow my big brother. And when it did, the 4 hours simply just melted once everything got into alignment, not only with the higher time frame, but when everything aligned, when the moving averages crossed, and all of everything trend wise on the local time frame got into alignment. So you could combine local time frame agreement along with higher time frame agreement, and you have explosive moves, guys. It is that simple. We need to approach the market in a very methodical, unemotional way, that when we see agreement, when we see the right setups, it pays us for the wait. You're either going to wait and draw down, or you're going to wait for the right opportunity. I choose to wait for the right opportunity. So guys, I can't wait to show all these things with you. Some of the adjustments, how I have everything's calibrated, they change depending on strategy. But rest assured, guys, I want to make sure that we have, depending on what kind of trader you are, you may be a scalper, you may be an intraday trader, you may be a day trader, you may be a combination of them all, you may be a swing trader. It doesn't matter, guys. I'm going to make sure that whatever way you try to trade, that we use the same principle and the same template, so that when you trade with confidence. And if you're a person that works a lot and you don't have a lot of time to babysit the charts, you can get on the 4-hour at the right optimum moment. You can maximize your stop loss and maximize your lot size, and you can simply take part in all of this move. Okay, so guys, we're gonna get there. Look at this move, guys. 270 pips if you simply waited for all things to line up and just go with it. Okay, so guys, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to have y'all on the team. We are going to win, guys. We're just gonna let's just be patient. Let's get through everything. Let's learn the nuances of this market, and we will win. Okay, you all have a great Sunday. Take care. Be blessed.